Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Presidio Tryne, the 12-4450. This is the chain-hung version of the semi-flush 12-4442, which we'll be doing a separate video on. So, let's get into it. The height of this fixture is 28.6 inches high, and it's actually 28.6 inches in diameter, so it's got the same thing going on both ways. When we measure the height of this, we're measuring it from the bottom of the glass to where the chain starts, and that's that welded loop that's on the distributor at the very top. After that, the bowl that sits inside the frame is a 24-inch diameter bowl. Why don't we get into the types of glass you can get first, and then we'll go from there. So you have two different types of glass. You can have opal, which is your bright white, and then sand, which is kind of like a coffee or cafe au lait color. It's going to be more earthy. It's going to let a little less light out than your opal, but for the people that aren't looking for a stark white, this is going to be where you want to go. So these are going to be your two options. You've got your opal on top, which is a white, and then this kind of cafe au lait color called sand after that. So let's talk about lamping on this. This will take 3 100-watt incandescent bulbs as a max. And when we get into max, it's because of the heat generated by an incandescent bulb. It has 3 of these porcelain sockets. They're very user-friendly. They will accept any screw-in light bulb. So, and I'm putting an LED into it right now. So obviously LEDs are fine on this. It's a dimmable fixture. If you're going to do LEDs, just make sure you buy dimmable, and you want to dim it. Buy dimmable LEDs and make sure that the switch you have on the wall will take dimmable LEDs. If you are a specifier, architect, interior designer, or possibly a corporation that's looking to buy these, and you have to have a dedicated LED for whatever reason, it could be a government reason, it could be a tax reason. We do also do this as a custom with a GU24 socket and a dedicated LED that you won't be able to come in later on and put in a screw-in incandescent. Okay, but for everybody else out there, which is going to be the vast majority of you guys, just order the normal fixture. When I say normal, I'm talking about incandescent, and then you can put in your own screw-in LED without any problem. And there's really no limitation to this except the size. It can physically get in there, and I don't think there's any LED in the world that's going to be too big to get into this fixture. 3 of them, just so you know. A couple more things. So this is going to have a glass diffuser on the top of it. The reason for that is if you're up on an upper level coming down the stairs or on a balcony and you look down into this, you're not going to be able to see the bulbs. If you're in a situation where you don't have those 2 things up there and you're just hanging this from like an 8 or 9 foot ceiling over a dining room table with no stairs or balcony above you, you don't have to use the diffuser. It actually will cap some of the light that goes up and hits the ceiling and bathes the room, so kind of keep that in mind. After that, let's talk about chain and wire and canopies. This is going to ship with 36 inches of chain, 15 feet of wire, and the canopy that goes on the ceiling. It's a 5-inch canopy. Quick thing, if you guys are replacing a recessed can light, like a hi-hat, there's a product out there called the can converter that exists. We don't sell it, but it's out there, and it will easily convert your recessed light into a junction box like this without a problem. That's very inexpensive, doesn't require a lot of rewiring or ripping out your ceiling. It's called the can converter. Just check it out. So anyway, the canopy that is going to go on top of this on your ceiling is 5 inches round. Ships again with 36 inches of chain, 15 feet of wire. If you need more chain, it's not a big deal. It comes in 36-inch increments. Just have to call in your order to do that. Very easy. And then after that, why don't we talk about finishes? So on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, there's a finishes help guide. It's midway down, left-hand side. Just give that a click. You're going to be able to see a chart that has all of the finishes that are available for this fixture. They have the letter A on them. They have the letter B on them. That chart is just below the video screen of me talking about finishes. And you should watch the video, and it's going to reference that chart, and it's going to talk about the differences between translucent finishes, opaque powder coat finishes, how they look on heavy forging. It's going to reference the pictures with the A's and the B's on them. You can even scroll down just a little bit more, and you're going to see a lot of that information has been written in red type, and you can read that too, and go back and watch the video. And it's pretty easy, but it gets you used to the whole idea of finishes and how they look on different pieces from Hubbardton Forge. So we talked about glass, we talked about the fixture, we talked about the lamping, we talked about the finishes. We have this on display in our showroom on the first floor. I think we have it in sand and bronze. We have a what's on display page on our website, so check that out. It'll show you everything that's on the floor, including like the glass it's in, the metal finish, the shades, all those kind of things, so you'll know what we have before you guys come over. And that's a good thing. Showroom has over 350 Hubbardton forged fixtures on display, so you'll be able to see quite a few things here. It's spread over 2 floors. We also have a clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP, and it's definitely worth popping your head in and checking that out. When you buy your Hubbardton forged fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees, so kind of keep that in mind too. And then Hubbardton Forge has a limited lifetime warranty for residential use for all their products, so it's important you go check that out. It's on the bottom of their website. There's a link right on the bottom. You can see it. And then after that, we actually do offer a rush program. If you guys need these things faster than Hubbardton's 3 to 4 weeks, we do offer a rush program. It's very inexpensive, and a lot of people take advantage of it. Just contact me for that. And one other thing, so showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6, and our phones are open every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. You can call us at 802-446-2400 or email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So I think that covers pretty much everything on this. If I forgot anything, just drop us a quick email at that email address and I can answer any questions, okay? Thanks for stopping in. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.